Today, I invite you to join me on an epic journey. A journey not just through the pages of legend, but into the heart of what it means to overcome darkness and embrace your true destiny. In the following words, you will walk in the footsteps of Aragorn, a humble ranger destined for greatness. His story is one of struggle and triumph, a testament to the power of courage, honor, and an unyielding spirit. Chapter 1: Shadows of the Past. In a time when the land was shrouded in uncertainty and despair, there existed whispers of a destiny that had long been forgotten. Aragorn, born into the secret lineage of kings, grew up amidst mystery and loss. Though his name was unknown to many, within his blood flowed the ancient promise of leadership. From an early age, the weight of expectations mingled with the harsh realities of life. Raised far from the courts of men, he learned survival in the wilds where every day was a battle against the unforgiving forces of nature. The rugged terrains, the biting cold, and the endless nights became his greatest teachers. Each challenge he faced instilled in him a deep understanding of resilience, a quality that would later define his very essence. As he roamed the wilderness, every rustle in the leaves and every distant howl served as a reminder that danger was always near. Yet, it was in these quiet moments of solitude that Aragorn discovered the spark within him. He began to understand that true strength is not given. It is forged in the crucible of hardship. The scars he earned were not symbols of defeat but emblems of survival, proof that every trial carved out a space for greatness. Chapter 2: The Call of Destiny. There comes a moment in every life when the ordinary is challenged by the extraordinary. A moment when destiny calls out, demanding that you rise above your circumstances. For Aragorn, this call came like a clarion bell echoing across the vast, ancient lands. It was during the darkest of times, when the enemy's shadow loomed large over the free peoples of Middle-earth, that the call to greatness resonated deeply within him. The gentle murmur of ancient prophecies intertwined with the cries of the oppressed, beckoning him to step forward. His heart, once burdened by solitude, began to pulse with a new, fierce determination. Imagine the sensation of hearing that call, a whisper so powerful that it shakes you to your very core. For Aragorn, it was as if the very wind carried secrets of a future where hope would prevail. With every step, the call grew louder, compelling him to gather his courage and embrace a destiny that was as daunting as it was magnificent. This was no ordinary summons. It was the invitation to become more than a mere wanderer, to rise as a beacon of hope for all who had lost faith. In that pivotal moment, Aragorn realized that he was not alone. The legacy of kings lay dormant within him, waiting to be awakened by his willingness to answer the call. Chapter 3: Trials in the Wilderness. The path to kingship is rarely smooth. For every step toward the light, there is a shadow waiting to test your resolve. Aragorn's early days were marked by trials that seemed insurmountable. He faced not only physical dangers, the savage creatures of the wild and hostile forces roaming the darkened lands, but also the internal battles of doubt and fear. Picture him trekking across barren moorlands, where the winds whispered tales of despair, and the rain fell like the tears of forgotten souls. In these moments, the harshness of the world could have easily broken his spirit. Yet, with every stumble and every bruise, he learned to stand taller. Each hardship was a lesson in endurance, a reminder that every obstacle was an opportunity to become stronger. During his long, solitary nights under a starlit sky, he reflected on the fragility of life and the beauty of persistence. It was in these silent hours that Aragorn discovered a profound truth, that the measure of a man is not defined by the ease of his journey, but by the strength of his heart when facing adversity. The wilderness, with all its challenges, became a sanctuary where his inner light began to glow brighter, forging his character in the fires of experience. Chapter 4: The Gathering of Allies. No hero walks the path to greatness alone. As the dark forces stirred and the need for unity grew ever more urgent, Aragorn understood that his destiny was interwoven with the fates of many. He began to seek out kindred spirits, warriors, sages, and guardians of hope, from every corner of the realm. Imagine a rugged band of allies emerging from diverse lands, noble men, wise elves, and steadfast dwarves, each with their own story of struggle and resilience. Aragorn, with his quiet determination and unspoken wisdom, became the magnet that drew these souls together. In the midst of chaos, they found solace and strength in their shared purpose. The unity that formed among these varied peoples was a powerful reminder that even in a world torn apart by conflict, hope can be kindled by the bonds of loyalty and mutual respect. Aragorn's leadership shone through not in grand declarations, but in his ability to inspire trust and ignite the spark of courage in every heart he touched. Through camaraderie and mutual sacrifice, a fellowship was born, a testament to the idea that together, even the darkest night can be overcome. Chapter 5. Confronting Inner Demons. Yet, even as he gathered allies and moved ever closer to his destiny, Aragorn's greatest battles were fought within. The journey to kingship was as much an inner voyage as it was a physical quest. Doubt and fear lurked in the recesses of his mind, echoing the burdens of his lineage and the uncertainty of a future fraught with peril. In quiet moments of introspection, when the world around him seemed to fade into a murmur, he grappled with the legacy of a name he had long hidden, the expectations of a forgotten throne, the weight of a prophecy, and the fear of failure all pressed upon him like an invisible force. Yet, it was in this crucible of inner conflict that Aragorn discovered his truest strength, the power to forgive himself, to learn from his mistakes, and to embrace his imperfections as stepping stones toward greatness. It is in these moments of vulnerability that we find our most authentic selves. Aragorn's struggle with his inner demons serves as a powerful reminder that true leadership is not the absence of fear, but the courage to rise despite it. In acknowledging his own limitations, he unlocked the door to boundless potential, proving that the hero within is forged not by denying our darkness, but by transforming it into the light of purpose. Chapter 6. The Fires of Battle. As the forces of darkness surged ever closer, the call to arms grew louder. Aragorn's journey soon took him to the very heart of conflict, a place where courage was measured in the heat of battle and honor was earned with every swing of a sword. The battles he fought were not mere skirmishes, but epic confrontations that would decide the fate of countless lives. Picture the clash of steel and the thunderous roar of warriors meeting on the field of valor. Amid the chaos, Aragorn emerged as a leader who wielded not only his weapon but also an unyielding spirit. Each confrontation was a testament to his relentless determination, as he stood firm against overwhelming odds and inspired those around him to do the same. In the midst of battle, the transformation was complete. The quiet ranger had become a warrior king, his eyes reflecting the fire of passion and the steel of resolve. His actions on the battlefield were not driven by a lust for power, but by an unwavering commitment to protect the innocent and to pave the way for a new era of peace. In every clash, every cry for freedom, his legacy was etched deeper into the annals of destiny. Chapter 7. Embracing the Mantle of Leadership. Victory on the battlefield was only one step in Aragorn's journey. True leadership demanded more than the skill of a warrior. It required wisdom, compassion, and the ability to unite diverse souls under a common vision. As the tide of battle receded, he faced the challenge of healing a fractured realm and mending the wounds inflicted by years of strife. In the quiet aftermath of conflict, as the survivors gathered in the soft glow of a rising dawn, Aragorn's true mettle was revealed. He listened to the stories of loss and hope, offering not only his strength but also his heart. His words were gentle yet resolute, imbued with the promise that every fallen tear could give way to a future filled with possibility. He became the embodiment of what it meant to lead by example, a king who did not rule from a throne of isolation, but from the very midst of his people. With every act of kindness and every decision tempered by justice, Aragorn demonstrated that the truest measure of a leader lies in his ability to uplift those around him. His journey was a living testament to the fact that the crown of kingship is not merely a symbol of power, but a sacred trust bestowed upon those who dare to serve with honor. Chapter 8. The Coronation of Destiny. At long last, the day arrived when destiny could be denied no more. With the dark clouds of war lifting and the first light of hope breaking over the horizon, Aragorn stood before his people as King Elessar. This moment was not merely the culmination of years of hardship. It was the birth of a new era. Imagine the grandeur of that day. A vast assembly of men, elves, dwarves, and free peoples gathered in anticipation. The air charged with hope and the promise of renewal. In a ceremony both humble and transcendent, Aragorn accepted the mantle of leadership with gratitude and humility. His coronation was more than a ritual. It was the symbolic triumph of light over darkness, of unity over division. As he took his rightful place, the words of ancient prophecy echoed through the land, affirming that the journey of a true king is never complete. Every step, every sacrifice, had prepared him for this defining moment. A moment when courage, honor, and destiny converged to transform a lone wanderer into a beacon of hope for all. Chapter 9. Reflections on a legendary journey. Now, as we stand on the threshold of this new dawn, let us take a moment to reflect on the lessons woven throughout Aragorn's extraordinary journey. His life is a mosaic of trials and triumphs, a powerful narrative that reminds us that every challenge carries within it the seed of potential greatness. Consider the strength required to overcome the shadows of the past, to answer the call of destiny even when the path is uncertain. Reflect on the courage it takes to face your inner demons and to transform pain into power. And remember that true leadership is born not from titles or crowns, but from a willingness to serve, to listen, and to unite in the face of adversity. Aragorn's story is not simply a tale of myth and legend. It is a mirror for each one of us. His journey invites us to explore our own depths, to confront our doubts, and to rise with renewed determination. It challenges us to ask, what would it take for you to embrace your destiny? What sacrifices are you willing to make to become the hero of your own story? Chapter 10. The legacy continues. Even as we celebrate the crowning of a king, the legacy of Aragorn's journey lives on in every heart that dares to dream. His transformation from a solitary ranger into a leader who embodies unity and compassion is a timeless reminder that greatness is within reach for anyone willing to forge it with perseverance and faith. Today, as we conclude this epic narrative, let the story of Aragorn be the spark that ignites the flame within you. Whether you are standing at the crossroads of your own destiny or already on the path to greatness, remember that every step you take is a step toward creating your legacy. The challenges you face are not obstacles, but opportunities to reveal the extraordinary strength that lies hidden inside. May the courage, honor, and destiny of Aragorn inspire you to look beyond your limitations and to see every setback as a stepping stone to a future filled with promise and hope. The journey is long, the road is winding, but every moment of struggle is a chance to rise higher and shine brighter. Conclusion: your journey awaits. Aragorn's life teaches us that destiny is not a distant dream. It is a reality waiting to be claimed by those bold enough to pursue it. His story, full of hardship and hope, challenges us to ask ourselves, are we ready to stand up, face our fears, and embrace the greatness that lies within? As you reflect on the epic journey we've shared today, consider this. What is the one step you can take right now to move closer to your destiny? Think about the battles you've fought, the scars you bear, and the strength you have yet to discover. The legacy of Aragorn is a call to action, a call for every one of us to transform our trials into triumphs. I invite you now to join this ongoing journey of self-discovery and empowerment. What challenges will you overcome? How will you rise to meet the destiny that awaits you? The hero in you is not defined by the hardships you face, but by the courage you summon to overcome them. Before we part ways, I want to hear from you. What does your journey to greatness look like? What lessons from Aragorn's epic tale resonate with your own life? Leave your thoughts and reflections in the comments below. And if you found this story inspiring, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with others who might need a spark of hope today. Your engagement not only supports this channel, it helps spread the message that within every one of us lies the power to transform our lives. Thank you for joining me on this incredible journey of courage, honor, and destiny. Remember, your legend begins now. Step forward, embrace your challenges, and let your light shine brightly for all the world to see.